It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Yeah, Broadway is back.
Finally. It's been way too long.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Let's catch a musical.
Babe, that's an awesome idea.
How about this one?
Now that one's got a great cast, but the music, I wasn't feeling it.
How about that one?
Now that one's got an amazing choreographer, awesome spectacle, but I don't know, the music just didn't do it for me.
I got it. Rock of Ages.
Now that's a great show, but that lead guy, not so much. You know what? I got a great idea.
Wake up my body. welcome to a delay showing of the Brooklyn Cafe. We had some things in-house we had to take care of.
And we had a show we were doing from Paris, so we had to accommodate the time change in Paris. It was really cool. A new show that we're producing called Purpose Nomad, talking about what it's like to get back out, travel with a purpose. So wherever you go, you give back to the community. And she is in Paris this week, and she did a great show, Yvette Murray, a new host with us on Ant Productions.
She looked very spiffy.
Very Parisian, I might say, right? With her
Very
chapeau.
Parisian?
Parisian. Meanwhile, I thought she was going to England. Come on in, Amy.
The
But
hell
she
is
was
a
not.
Parisian?
She was in Paris with a chapeau, with a hat upon
She's
her
very
head.
Polish.
But we had a lot of great things going on. We had the Faith Washington show. We had Purpose Nomad going on, and Amy Rashevsky just stepped in. So Amy, say hi to our friends on IG. I got a story for you. I was talking to a guest that you asked me to return a phone call to, and you know what he says to me? Oh, I only want Amy to
I
promote me.
only want Amy. That's all I heard.
When is Amy going to
want
interview us?
Amy.
And when is Amy going to interview our artist? Oh no.
All he wants is Amy.
And I said, well, Amy should be in about a half hour, so I'll have Amy do a
I
special
didn't say
edition.
that. You heard what she said?
Everyone wants Amy?
No, he's always wanted her.
Yeah, I heard that.
Wow.
So I told him I would ask you for a special edition of Let's Talk Art before Thanksgiving. Look at her face. Yeah. So
you
you'll
may
be-
have to go
you
to
can-
2 now and switch to a dual.
Good morning, good
Because
afternoon, Constance. How are you doing?
IGTV in the house. Now we are able now to turn this pad into a camera.
And it's actually on the
an
board.
IG.
It should
Yes.
be on there.
No,
So
you have that one or the other, not both.
they have. Oh, okay. Can't do it at the same time. Why? We have it on the.
2 different platforms. Take it, go easy. Take it, go easy.
All right.
Or you could do one or the other. What?
Candy.
Oh, Candy lady. Yes, I know Candy for many years.
Slick's walking a slick.
Slick is very happy.
Remember the Jetsons?
Yes, you commentate. Did you try the earpods?
Yeah, they're in.
Are they working? Are they talking?
Yeah, they're here.
Tell people they can talk to you.
You can talk to me. No, they can request to talk to me. Like
Wow.
Whatever it is.
Yeah,
Whatever it is.
But right now,
But-
I can only see their comments.
And put the camera on the beautiful ladies. You got Amy, we got Faith Washington in the studio.
Let's get Amy and Mike, you guys also, and she's gonna hang out with us. Look at her smiling. It's nice to have her back home.
Now, I didn't get to talk at all to Amy yesterday because there was another artist in-house and we were going over some things with him. And she left. You know, you got to stop leaving me. You ever heard that song, Stop Leaving Me? All you
She's
do is
back.
leave.
She's back, and everybody knows. I talked to all of your. Amy, I talked to all of your friends and followers, and they
another mic?
say, "Is Amy back? Is Amy back? Amy's back. Oh, she's back from vacation."
I'll get there.
You have a following. They are clamoring for Let's Talk Art again.
Clamoring. Now,
So,
that's a Puerto
Yeah, I have
Rican
quite a
word.
few people that actually want me to do it. So
I know. So
I-
next
I
week,
can't-
special edition.
I can't believe that you didn't run in here and start doing your show. Do you know how many people? Where's Amy's
I just
show?
had a lot on my plate.
Have a
Look
lot
at
on your
Faith.
plate?
Look at you, clearing the plate.
I'm
Maybe
clearing
you
my
need a
plate
bigger
now.
plate.
Yeah, I know. That plate's overflowing.
Thanks, Slick. Yeah, we're gonna give that to Faith.
Let's go to a dual shot. Of the two
Amy
ladies.
and Faith. We actually have a guest who is on the line. We're talking about intuitive decorating today, which will be really kind of cool.
No, I think you only have it on one person. It's like
What?
it's camera two.
Oh, I have it on. Oh,
Or do you have it on a dual?
I do not have it on dual.
He's going to fix that up. And while we fix that up, let's head over to California. Let's talk to Marie Roviello.
Roviello.
Yes. We're
Wow.
all the way in California.
Marie, how are you, Marie? Marie.
Hey,
Let's turn that up,
good.
Slick.
How are you? Thank you
How
so
are
much
you?
for having me.
You have the most beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You know, we tested her at 9:30 her time, and her hair was in a ponytail this morning. We tested her, and there she is. And one of our producers has hair like yours, and I'm like, TikTok, she's got a hair just like you. I actually have hair like you too. I just,
Marie,
Don't
I
ever
have
do it
hair
like
like you
that.
too.
but your hair is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I shrinked it for like half my life. I'm finally like embracing it.
Can you tell she's from New York?
Just let it flow. What part of New York?
Originally Brooklyn and Queens.
I think I met you in Queens.
No,
Yeah?
where in Queens?
It's the district. There's a lot of bars, a lot of places to listen to music.
It's all over the place.
Queens Boulevard.
Could be. I haven't been there in like, oh my gosh, like 25 years.
Me neither. I know you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I've seen you before. Queens Boulevard.
Probably.
It'll come to me.
How'd you end up in California?
So I went to study architecture in LA, and I thought I was gonna like be there for 5 years, and then I'd be like rollerblading along the beach, and I'd call my family in New York and be like, in the winter time, you know, and they're like, oh, it's snowing, we're shoveling snow, and I'm like, I'm on the beach rollerblading, you know, so I was like, I'm never leaving.
And you stayed. Now Marie does something so amazing. She's an intuitive architect designer, so she can make your space feel like you.
Wait a minute. What does intuitive designer mean?
So explain what you do.
All right, so it's different than Feng Shui, and basically I help empower people. Is there an echo here?
There is an echo. You gotta lower her sound. Okay,
We
let's
can't
keep
lower her
going.
here because we need to hear her, but we need to lower her on the other end to reduce her echo.
Keep going.
Yeah, so I help empower women to like just get in alignment with who they are and help like create more happiness and calm and get in touch with their intuition through the alchemy of beauty and their space. So there's a lot I could talk about. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
She believes in magic and everything coming to be. And so I said to her, are you free on Thursday? And she says, oh my gosh, I am. 2 of my appointments canceled. Look at her. How did that happen? I said, welcome to magic. You got to turn her up, guys.
Alana, I can't hear her at all now.
You guys turned her down too low.
Trust me, I already have.
All right, let's try that again. But you're you went to training for architecture and you do interior design.
Yes, I do.
Exactly.
But how does that work?
Well, I studied architecture. I studied environmental design. I got a degree there. And then I studied architecture, and I was married, and so I had to move. So I went and studied interior design, and I wound up practicing interior design for years. It's like, oh my gosh, it's more than 30 years now, and I love it. I worked on projects, and I know you're looking at me like, what? How?
Wait, how did you do interior design for 30 years? You look like you're 25.
So we got too much name. Listen to this.
And I worked on projects like
Lower her sound.
PG Aerospace, the Four Seasons. I did celebrity homes. I did friends' homes. I did hospitals. I did a little bit of everything.
She may have to lower her sound.
There's a lot of.
I'm listening to you.
Okay, there's a lot of.
Marie, hold on. Marie, I want you to lower your sound a little bit.
Lower my sound?
Yes, let me see if that works, because you're echoing crazy. Okay. You know how to lower your computer sound?
I gotta go into settings.
You want to take a commercial
Yeah,
break?
why don't we take a break and then we'll come back while you do that? Yes? All right, let's take
All right,
a
let's take a
commercial
quick break. We're going to fix our audio, some technical difficulties. Stay tuned. I'm just fascinated because she can help me transform my new space into
Well, I have
my
some
space.
artists in here
I know.
that I think I want to incorporate in this conversation.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, adjust the sound, and we will be right back.
Flavor Love for a place to get your ice cream fix. Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream
fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Cafe. Hope to see you soon, and remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
In Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Welcome to Mini Donut World, where the donuts are hot, fresh, and delicious, made to order and customizable by you. Gourmet specialty flavors such as apple pie, French toast, campfire, and strawberry cheesecake are always popular. Looking to tailor your appetite? Build your own mini donuts. Choose from over 18 flavored donut bases, add on your icing flavor, and choose from over 15 toppings and drizzles. While kids enjoy our design your own kits to take home, our 21 and over customers love our alcohol-infused donuts. Come visit Mini Donut World at 8763 Sterling Road in Cooper City. Have questions or want to place an order? Give us a call at 954-369-2301. We know you will love each bite of our deliciously distinctive mini donuts.
Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
There you go. How are you? And we're back. All right, let's get through this. Let's do this.
All right, Marie, and we're back.
Hey, is my volume better?
We're going to check that out. So tell me about what you do. I just moved, and my house is so not my house. My house is a beige situation of not me. And every time I look at it, I hang another picture, which has got to come down when they paint. But I don't even know what to do because I am just lost in the midst of a house with walls that are beige. So can you help me make the house feel more like me? Is that what you do?
Yeah, so it goes deeper than that because I ultimately, I just love for people to feel, to understand that they can really optimize their space, because your home, when you begin to understand, you get into alignment with who you truly are, and you don't feel like you're trying to fit into a box of a particular style or a trend or a store, that sort of thing. You really start to discover who you are, what lights you up, and what truly uplifts you. And when you start from that place, you're creating a more authentic space for yourself, and it allows you to really leverage the container, which is your home, to not only uplift you, but create more mental clarity and productivity, and ultimately more happiness. So you want to be able to connect more with your intuition and trust yourself, and surround yourself with things that are going to bring you more happiness in your life ultimately, by creating I see it as a 3D visual board, vision board of your life, because everything around us actually affects us mentally, and it also affects our hormones. So if you're walking into your space every day and you're like, oh, this beige house, I can't take it, I don't know what to do, you're bringing a lot of negative energy. You don't realize it because it's playing in the background into your home. And this container is filled with our thoughts, and our energy, and all of the things that we bring into it actually affects our lives. Feng Shui actually says that a third of the law of attraction has to do with our environment. So I like to see everything as, it's all vibration. So, our vibration permeates everything. And if you're looking at things throughout your day and feeling calm or feeling uplifted, then you're bringing that energy into your space, versus oh, I can't take that kitchen anymore, or, and it's this background recording that we have that we don't even pay any attention to. It's there. And then we're trying to affirm and, do these affirmations and meditations, and then wondering why sometimes it's not working. And sometimes I look at people's homes and I'm like, you're doing all the things, but you're basically surrounded in chaos. You're in the middle of a freaking dumpster fire. And we need to really start looking at this. So I think too many people just dismiss, the house is I'll get to it later, or I'll fix it when I have enough money, or I'm going to wait until I get my dream home. And it's no, we need to really address these things now.
How do you do it virtually though?
Oh, you're really low.
How can you do it virtually? You're in California and we're in Florida, or someone's in New York. How do you help them?
Yeah, so there's a lot that can be done virtually. I mean, if you think, first of all, I do tours, virtual tours. I'm not doing renovations virtually, but to do decorating, I mean, how do you think hotels, I've worked on hotels and companies and all of that, and they're always in another state, another location, or they're not even built yet. So
she's 100%
designers
right.
do things virtually all the time.
So I can go and I can give you a tour.
Sometimes we create mood boards, and we'll select materials and then, you know, I'll have a set and you'll have a set, for example, so that we're looking at the same things.
You know, Marie, you're 120% correct. You've never been to our studio. And if you come to our studio, it is full of art that is selected. And we have one of the artists here who has been with us longer than any artist. She came with us, she's been here, and she is the flow of what we do here for the last 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
2 years. But you're right. Art is motion. Rhythm is life. When you put those two together, those two in your house, if you can walk into that, that's a home run. To come to work to this is amazing. We argue with her because we don't like her selling anything, but she sells. We don't want her to sell nothing, but she sells. Everything here that she sells is magical. Magical because she puts her soul into every piece of artwork in here. And I don't know, Slick, if you can, or somebody can take a picture, we can show Amy stuff maybe. It's amazing. And she's in studio right now listening to you.
No, it's beautiful. It makes so much sense. You know, it's the things that help you to like tap into your heart, you know. I mean, there's so many things I could talk about, but ultimately,
you use
like
three pillars that you work with.
Yeah, 3 pillars. So the first is about it's mental and emotional. So it's really about mindset. And a lot of times I find that, you know, many of us have blockages about what we think our space should look like, you know, based on what we're being told or how we grew up or what we think success is supposed to look like. So I work on helping to break through some of those barriers. And also understanding like your personality type, you know, and what you need. And then the second pillar, so that's align. The second pillar is spiritual and energetic. So it's really about understanding that everything is vibration, and we affect, you know, our energy permeates everything around us. And the things that are in our space can actually help optimize our lives, shift our lives, you know, negatively or positively. And so how can we begin to like uplift it and bring you to where you want to go, like create that bridge to where you want to be as your future, you know, sort of more uplifted, aligned self, because we're all looking to like grow and become better, and, you know, uplift our vibration ultimately, right? And then, well, most of us are anyway. And then, so that's uplift. And then the third thing is just physical, you know, it's design. So it's like working with your actual furnishings. So
here's what's so great about
I
the
go
universe.
pretty deep with people. So it isn't like, oh, I just come in and say, okay, I'm just gonna move some things around and we're gonna do this and that. Like I really like to kind of peel the onion and get to know my clients and help them get to know themselves better too.
Well, that's what's so great. Is here the universe. I'm in this beige house and thinking I need a decorator. I can't find decorators in Florida. You're a decorator?
I want to bring Amy.
Or
I want to bring in Amy
in.
into this conversation.
Yeah, because I love color so much. My thing is like, paint your walls white.
Make your walls white.
Yeah, and then look at the room, and try and feel the freshness and the openness and the brightness, and then it'll be easy for you to decorate. Because yellow walls or beige walls.
I can't take the yellow walls.
I know.
I got
Get rid of it.
And yellow walls.
Yeah, get rid of it, and it will change everything.
And the yellow house.
Now, I'm going to tell you
Right.
something.
I did that.
I've been in the paint business 20 years. It's not the color of the wall. It's the color of the trim.
Trim is white.
The trim.
Change the trim to a darker color, and it will highlight everything you put on the wall.
Yeah, but you don't want to be dark.
The conversation here is every individual is different. I think that what she's talking about is your energy brings your house to life.
Right.
That's why this place works.
True.
Because we have Amy everywhere.
Unfortunately.
Because she has, you know, it's really difficult to find people who paint from the soul, not from the heart, from the soul.
True.
And when you do that and you expose it, it makes everything else better.
Yeah. Well, I just find that like everything in this profession is like it's really about the physical, and people tend to see like their house outside of themselves. Like even if you read magazine articles, it's never really about the person and what they really wanted to, it's rarely what they wanted to accomplish. It's more like, this, this beautiful modern space, it's just about the space. And so I like to kind of do it inside out, work with the person and bring their energy out into the space, because the space, you can have one space and then have, a different client move into that space, and it's going to change the look of the space and the energy of the space based on the person. So it's like, just kind of pulling the beauty out of the person and understanding like what it is that they really need in their lives, in order for them to feel whole and calm and connect into their intuition and happy and all of that good stuff. But colors, I love color because I learned a number of years ago that each color has its own vibration. Am I talking too much?
No, you're good. Like your post you did this morning.
Because I could go on for 2 hours. But
what I want to do is
I know she hears us.
I want to put more bullets in your gun. I have artists, I have magicians in here that will bring your life, your business, your house. It will bring it to life. We've been around the art industries. We came from a gallery. We have changed the concept of gallery paintings. We have brought people. She does a show that talks about what she does, not only for herself, but other people. It's just a different way of expressing your energy. And I just feel that if I send you some of their works and you take them into your other places of business, you're going to be really, really happy with this thing.
Yeah, I would love to check it out for sure. Especially if it's like being made with like love, and your heart's infused into it. That's so important, because everything holds our energy, right?
That's right.
It does. It holds our energy.
I love that.
And color's so cool because, I've learned that people who are blind can actually feel color. And so we can feel color. We just don't even know it because we're just looking at it.
Well, what if someone wants a purple room or a blue room or an orange room, but the norm is like, oh no, you need to have it gray.
The norm.
The norm. I've tried the norm. It doesn't work for me for about more than 30 seconds.
Excuse me. Well, so this is really about like you and not the norm and thinking outside of the box. I don't want people to feel like they have to like fit into a box, like a particular style. But, we look at that because the color is going to affect your hormones. It's going to affect your health. Wow. And it's going to affect your vibration as well. And so it's like, what are you trying to create with that? Sometimes we change our minds with color too. So I often think like, paint is a bigger investment maybe than like using accessories. So we might need or feel drawn to a particular color now, but maybe in a few months or a year or so we may change our mind, and those are a lot easier to change than say like the whole color of a room.
Change the accessories. So what do you do with old accessories and art that
bring them to me and I use
them?
them.
See these pieces on the table? These are from my house that don't fit in my house anymore. I've got things wrapped up, and you know what? I don't really miss a whole lot of my artwork, and it's wrapped, which means, like your smush butterfly that we call it, Amy, I think I want that, but I gotta find a place for it. I want Amy's tree.
If you go to the back room, I have all the electronic equipment.
So here, this part of the wall you see here, Marie, we have the camera on part of our set.
Yeah, I see that. So for me, it's like that's part of like the first pillar, which is like decluttering and editing. And you've got to like, kind of move everything out of the way and just focus on the things that you really love, because it's so easy for us to just kind of like go out and get stuff and bring it home and then just be like, it's okay, it's good for now. It's just like filler stuff. And then before we know it, we look around our place and we're like, wait a minute, like this is not what I wanted. This is not me. I'm not happy with it, and then you keep starting over again. And you can spend a lot of money, waste a lot of money and all that. So the key is really about editing down to the things that you really love and starting from there, because everywhere you look should be like a positive affirmation with things, not words. So if you love that painting, then it's great to like put it in a place that you can really appreciate it and enjoy it without things around it that are going to distract you. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Amy, make sense to you?
Oh yeah, I've been doing that myself now.
Are you doing that in your house?
Yeah, everything's going.
Really?
Unless it's attached to me, yeah.
What are you going to do with it all?
I have some in the car.
It's in the car. We're bringing it here, Marie.
I did consignment stores this morning.
Even with your art?
Oh, nice.
No.
Your stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm letting go a lot because I know there's no opportunities to use it again. So why just have it there? Let somebody else have it.
You can take things
Wow,
and disrupt.
that's huge, especially when it's your own artwork.
Yeah, I haven't done my artwork, but I have given a lot away for sure. I'm still ready to do that too.
Well,
we accumulate a lot.
A lot of work, and she knows a lot of people, and she's helped a lot of artists, and you've helped a lot of homes, and you've done a lot of things for a lot of people, and her art is phenomenal. It's full of energy, it's full of soul work, and it's exactly what you've been talking about the last few minutes.
Thank you.
So Marie, if people want to hire you, how do they reach you? Do a virtual tour? What's the best way to help put your house back together?
Yeah, it's like really about like putting their life back together.
Yeah.
My website right now is the best place.
Yeah. Well,
and I
I'm
have
going
a
to contact
cool
Marie.
What's that?
I'm going to contact you. I'm going to give you a tour of my house. Maybe we can do a before and after.
Yeah, I love that. I have a whole like course coming up, which is going to be all about these 3 pillars and taking people through that process. So there's a cool style guide on there too on my website that you can download as well.
Wow.
That helps people kind of get some of the basics down.
Let's do it. Amy,
but I would love to help you.
That would be awesome because I got to do this. I look at things and then I go back to my own little studio. I call it Studio D. And Chuck says to me, "How many mirrors do you need in here?
As many as
and
it
how
takes.
many chairs?" And I said, "What does it matter to you
As
if
many
it brings
as
me
it
joy,
takes.
right?
That's right.
You need another mirror? Maybe I do."
Maybe you don't. All right, let's take a break.
Yeah,
Marie, thank you
sound like
so much.
It sounds like editing and decluttering is like your first, like your first step. Like that's the thing that you've got to like really start to get through.
Thank you so much for joining us. Check out her website, Marie, Roviello.com. We'll stay in touch.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me today.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Faith Washington and in-house artist Amy. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee. The official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or 2. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
We hope you're enjoying this episode of the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. Whether you enjoy watching in the mornings or afternoons, you can now watch with your favorite merchandise. Choose from the Brooklyn Cafe t-shirts, ranging from sizes small to 3XL. Colors available include black, dark heather, and navy. Feeling chilly? Just check out our latest hoodie with over 9 colors to choose from. Sip on some Brooklyn Cafe coffee with Dawn and Freddie in a matching mug as seen on set. Brooklyn hats and special seasonal items are always popping up and available upon request. To purchase, you can visit our online store at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy shopping!
Coffee News is a fun, family-friendly weekly publication provided free to restaurants, coffee shops, and waiting areas for customers to enjoy. Grow your business today through the power of effective, affordable advertising. Coffee News is an active marketing medium specializing in the ongoing weekly promotion of your business. This builds awareness for your company so you become known as the leader of your industry and develop brand awareness so people think of you first when they want your services or products. Maximize your visibility and achieve outstanding results. For more information on Coffee News, contact Sunrise Coffee News at mail.com or give them a call at 954-951-7870.
Creative, enchanting, whimsical. Artist Gina Bella is always creating artwork based on real stories and emotions, expressed through Italian papers, paints, flowers, metals, and clay. Her feelings and stories come to life. Complete with glittery diamond dust over paintings and pottery, Gina Bella is always creating new pieces and commissions. You can find her work in staging homes, family Christian bookstores, New Jersey boutiques, and the Brooklyn Cafe Gallery, where she offers personal guided tours of her latest art pieces. Gina can also be found hosting weekend art camps, where she teaches adults and children pottery, painting, and jewelry. For more information on Gina Bella and her art, contact livinglifeartfully@gmail.com or give a call to 954-857-5444.
With enough butter, anything is good. Tori Wells from Precious Treasure Gourmet Foods thinks so, because she single-handedly updated and expanded butter's possibilities. From compound, savory, sweet, and spicy, her freshly made butters aim to please. I don't know about you, but I've never really seen butter this versatile before, and now so feasible. With online shopping, just visit PreciousTreasuresGourmetFoods.com, because at Precious Treasures, Tori is working on the best artisan gourmet foods to every table. Remember, guys, true love is like butter. There's no substitute for the real thing.
Watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Marie, you were great right, don't be nervous.
So did I.
Email me, I'll answer some questions, and we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna bring Amy over to the house also so she can help me out. We had Amy Reshevsky live in studio in Faith, Washington. Phew, I am so glad summer's over. It's
Why?
Thanksgiving, because now we've had Amy and Faith back in the studio.
Why, did this appear in the summer?
Here's the thing about Amy. Summer is 6 months with Amy. She left in June.
Yep, I
She
did.
came back in November, and she's leaving again
You know,
until January.
the funny thing is that she went to she used to go to Canada, sold her house there. She couldn't get into the country. And after they say she can come back, now she's not going back.
Yep, done. Sold, out of there.
But we missed you. I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Everybody's missed you. They keep
Aw.
asking
Everybody,
for
like,
you.
where's Amy? Do you know Amy's show, is what they ask me?
Aw.
Have you been a part of her show? Yes.
Okay.
Everyone is clamoring for your show, so maybe next week.
All right,
we
I
can
know
do
what you're doing.
A special edition of
But it's true,
Let's
Amy.
Talk Art.
And I don't understand, why is it that we didn't do it virtually? I don't get
Because
it.
I really had a crazy summer. I
For
didn't-
6 months?
Mentally, I wasn't, yeah.
Were you like in a mental institution?
They put me on a waterfall, and I just couldn't get off.
She's surfing the waterfall in her new backyard.
You know, I'm Puerto Rican. I thought I was nuts.
Well, we saw yesterday between you and Robin. I don't know about that mountain air.
Oh,
I think I'd rather have you guys here in this Florida air.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well.
you guys were normal.
I know, she was normal. I hadn't seen her so quiet.
What happened?
I don't know.
They're mountain girls now.
I don't know.
What's
Yeah.
happening in the world of art?
The world of art.
You got some new pieces you've been doing?
Yes, I have new pieces. I have 2 commitments in North Carolina. One's in a concert hall at the music school at the Appalachian University, and I have a commission for 4 pieces there. And then I'm interviewing for the museum, called the Turchin Museum in Boone, North Carolina, and they have a lot of people in line. You know, because you go into the museum and you're there for 3 or 4 months. So I'm waiting for them to invite me at a certain time. So that's kind of cool that they're going to invite me. So I want to bring all my mosaics into that. And, you know, and I'm starting to get back to painting. I really didn't. So now I'm a little more moved. I'm ready, and I'll discuss my painting as I go, I think.
I think you need to
part
do
of
like
my
a
show.
waterfall painting.
Yeah, I did.
No, I need a waterfall.
Exactly.
I did one, actually. But it probably will move out of my living room once I figure another one out. I've been painting for my new house. So that's about it for painting. But I'm ready to roll.
We're ready to have you roll also.
Yeah,
Right after
and
Thanksgiving,
I've
she'll
met
be back.
so many new artists, and they all, you know, grab towards doing a show. I did one this summer, which we should repeat again because it was very, very good. Very famous girl. She teaches at the university, and Penland's a very big art school in North Carolina, and she teaches there, and she does all ceramic, unbelievable pieces for museums, for Holocaust, for everything.
Wow.
So yeah, she was fun to do. So there's so many more talented people there, and I just love to expose them. So.
Let's
Well, you
bring
should
it.
have done shows from there to expose them.
I will.
She did. She exposed you and that naked cherub. Remember?
Yeah, I don't want to remember that.
Do you remember the naked cherub?
Yeah, that was.
We
No,
called it the
we're gonna
Freddy.
Yeah, that's
we're gonna-
Andreas,
We're
yeah.
going to bypass that, but thank you for playing.
But that would be great to highlight the artists of North Carolina.
Yep, yep. And you know, and I got to know a lot of founders and stuff. So of the art areas. So it's kind of nice. So I'm like in 2 places all the time, which is kind of cool here.
But we love having you back.
Well, I got to tell you, you know, there was a segment we were doing about what are you more grateful for, and you came here with us when we started.
Right.
And I am grateful that I had met you years before that, because everything you touch turns to gold. Good, bad, or indifferent, it all comes back to what you generate.
Yeah, full circle.
And we've missed you, and I don't know any other words used to define that, but as you can
That's-
tell, we
that's
have
so
put
nice.
you everywhere.
Yeah.
Because
love it.
there's not enough Amy to go around.
Aw.
Amy, can any of your pieces go outside? I don't mean in the rain, but
I'm
like
going
on
to bring
an
you a
overhang?
couple. I'm bringing you a couple Friday.
You have
That can go
outside pieces?
outside?
Uh-huh.
You have outside pieces?
They're metal. So,
Really?
but they're all glazed, so the water runs over them.
In 2 years I've known you and you don't tell me that?
Well, they've been in my house.
Wow.
I wasn't sharing.
Now, I promised you that we were going to do the Boca Bash.
I know.
We're going to do it.
Okay.
I have a whole new, I need to talk to you. I didn't get a chance to talk to you yesterday. There's a whole new array of things I want to do, indoor or out. I just need your guidance to get this done. But
Okay.
we are going to do the Boca Bash.
Okay,
I'm
great.
excited to see the out.
Well-
Can this tree go out to outside?
No.
No.
Stop looking there.
I know.
It has to be.
He knows, because then he knows I'm going to buy it.
I did that in Canada. Yeah.
You were holding out on us on some pieces, and we had just got some of the great new pieces up, and then Pearlie came and picked them up.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm going to go there Tuesday, and if they're not using anything, they're coming back.
Awesome.
So
Let's do it.
I'm speechless.
I know, right? They're coming
I
back.
actually had them redo the wall because I just could not stand the way it looked.
Yeah,
I
well, I
like the way it
understand
looks
that.
now.
Yeah, but I have some big pieces coming
Beautiful.
in my house.
And some that we can hang outside.
Yeah, I have 2 or 3 of those.
Might solve your problem to the wall.
Yeah.
How you like that?
I can solve any problem.
You can? Good. I'm going to sit on the sofa as you'll be my shrink.
I'm going to bring Amy over to my house also.
No, I need a shrink. No,
We all need a
I'm
shrink.
okay.
Well, we
Yeah.
also have Faith back with us.
Yes.
Faith, I'm
So
glad
great
you're
to
able
see
to
Faith.
do your show again, live from the studio. It's been a while.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Freddie. I really appreciate it. And it's great to see Amy again. Her artwork is just, it's stunning. It really is, and it adds so much to the studio here.
Is her mic on?
It is now.
Guess I'm not on. Thank you, Dawn. Thank
You were on
Freddie.
here, though. That was good.
We have
But
to
it's-
use perma on.
It's it's so great to see Amy again. I saw her at the Del Rey art place, and her work is just amazing. It's really stunning, and there's something, as Freddie said, soulful. Like, people paint from the heart, they paint from their head, but Amy's work really comes from deep within, and it's beautiful.
Thanks.
It really is
Thank
quite
you.
magnificent. So it's nice to be here. It's great to see you guys today.
I know, it's
great
been a
to see-
minute.
I know, it's great to see you also. Now, you have the most beautiful kitchen in your house.
Thank you.
Your kitchen takes up your entire house.
It does.
And it's you.
That's where everybody lives.
Right? And
It
like I
does.
could see some of Amy's paintings going so great. So can you walk into someone's house, Amy, and say, all right, I think I've got this piece that would work with your house?
Yep.
And you know what you've
because
got.
I have such a an array of stuff. It's so different for everybody. I mean, I've done oceans to crazy things, circuses, and whatever comes out of me.
She's got a variety of things, so that could be a whole nother level of Amy that we could do.
Oh my God.
Well, we on the drawing board that you guys aren't aware of is we want to do bigger venues, but we have to time this correctly because you don't want to do it too soon and then people don't come out because they're afraid and the whole nine. So it's all about the timing of it.
Well, we've had a couple years of struggle.
Well, what's happening right now is it's gotten cold up north. People are coming down south, which is the window I've been waiting for. But there are closed venues, inside venues, and outside venues that we've been talking to. The inside venues, it's the same thing as here. You got to create that certain
Yeah, you're right.
feel. You know, you
Right.
got to get that whole. I mean, when you walk in here, we want you to think whatever you had left behind, you leave behind at the door, and you come into a different world. And people, until they get here, they don't understand what that's about. But if you learn the people that make it happen, you will be shocked. Amy makes it happen. You know, Faith is on here, and she looks around, and she does her show, and she does her things, and your people are still virtual. They're not in yet, but when they come in, it's like what happened yesterday. People don't want to leave.
It's true.
Yeah.
But that's what it's all
Well,
about.
people are so ready to be with people.
Yes,
You know,
I
communication
agree.
is everything. You know, so you sit home alone, you know, you lose a lot.
Alone is not acceptable anymore.
No.
You know, whether you have to stand on the street corner with a sign that says, talk to me, or whatever you got to do. I used to do that at Starbucks.
But you know, when you're home alone, you feel like you're very comfortable, you like it, you're into your zone and your vibe, and you're
lazy.
working.
Nah.
Right? It's like,
Nah.
this is great until
Nah.
you get out and you're like,
Nah,
maybe it's
nah,
not so
nah,
great. Maybe
nah,
I got to
nah.
get out more.
I can't do it. I can't be home alone. The whole movie, I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I like space.
I gotta meet people. I don't care if I gotta talk to people virtually. I don't care if it's in studio. I don't care if it's at the radio station.
You got to talk to people.
I got to, because I need to feel. You can stand 12 feet away from me. It makes no difference. You know, you saw when we went to the bagel place. I talked to everybody.
Everybody.
I talked to people that I didn't even know. I says, "Isn't that bagel delicious?"
That's Freddie.
But isn't that what we do as people?
That's what we're really supposed to do. That's why we're here. Like, if we were here just to be by ourselves, there wouldn't be other people.
That's right. And if you didn't need other people, it'd be a real lonely place.
Well, you know, in North Carolina, the pace is slower mentally or something. So if you call a service person, they're so friendly to you. Is there anything else I can help you with? Da 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 da, and whatever it is. And in the grocery store, everywhere, they want to talk to you.
I almost moved to North Carolina.
Yeah.
The people are delicious. They
Yeah.
are unbelievable.
Yeah. Very low key.
I did a shop one time, and I had to walk a half a mile to get to the house that I was staying at, and they offered to carry the packages. I said, I'm from New York. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's totally different, right?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Like, we understand why you don't want to come back, but we need you back.
Well, you feel like you're a hamster in a roll here. You know, I'll go from one thing to the next thing, the next thing. And,
New World Order. Have you heard the New World Order?
No, what's that?
Well, you're about to experience it.
Okay.
If you go back to what we were doing before that did not work, that's the hamster on the wheel. If you go forward and you change things to your liking, let people join your liking as opposed to go hunting, it's going to change the deal. If you have a hotel, a motel, whatever you want to call it, you're going to have to bring clients into these places because of the fear factor. Is it clean? Is it sanitary? The whole nine. You want to change that environment. These paintings you see on the wall should be in every hotel. I'm going to tell you something. It will change your world. That's all I'm going to say. It will change your world.
Absolutely. Amy, what's your website?
Oh, amyryszewski.com.
Check it out. We're going to get a special edition of Let's Talk Art next week. Today happens to be National Mickey Mouse Day, so happy National Mickey Mouse
dad must
Day,
be
everyone.
happy.
He must be. I love all of that. And Faith, how do people find your show and what you do?
Oh, they can just go to the Faith Washington Show, and it's on Facebook. It's every Thursday, 11:30 a.m. for half an hour, and I love to interview people that are entrepreneurs that are doing new things, that are in the healthcare system, that is alternative, dealing with energetics. That's my place.
She's going to bring in the wine guy again. Amplify your impact.
Amplify your impact. Get your business going. We've been talking about this all week. We talked about it on a Tuesday show, and it's working. More people are coming out from what we call under the rock. They're coming out and they're exposing. We have maybe 3 new shows coming out that we signed yesterday. Amplify and make a difference. You want to be on Faith Washington's show, give her a call, give her a text, do something. You want to be on Amy's show, because I'm going to force the issue. Amplify your business. You know, the only way to get out of this thing is together, because we got in it together, and we do it carefully, we do it smartly, but you get it done. That's the important thing.
All right. Ready to wrap it up?
Ready to wrap it up.
Got a lot of stuff going on. We've got our crew heading up to the Kindness Club to watch teenagers give back to the community. So you'll get some B-roll on that coming either later tonight or tomorrow. We've got Teenpreneur coming to you at 5 o'clock. We've got Kids in Caves back in studio today at 7 o'clock. We've got Jay Harmon, the colored pencil artist, doing his Sharpie rendition of Elvis Presley today at 2:30. So a lot of great things still happening. And we've got Inside Out with Haley today at 2:30 as well. So tune in, a lot of things coming out of the theater. Have a great afternoon, everyone. And we'll see you tomorrow.
And don't be late.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Broken Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that gleams across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we